Hi guys, just want to give you a little. This subject is about investing in yourself, and I don't mean monetary wise, but just in terms of improving any weaknesses in particular that you have. And it's coming from visiting 500 years the other day there of several elderly people, including my mum and dad. And we had the most beautiful day. We had so much time for one another. Nothing was too rushed. We sang, we laughed, we listened. There was no interruptions. It was just pure love, and it was just gorgeous. And I just reflected on all the guys that night individually, and the one common trait that they all had was it was this amazing survival tenacity for life and living. And it was just tremendous because they've obviously all made it over, the age of 70, some 80, and and heading above and 100, and they've no notion of dying. They're just there, hanging in there, and ultimately they're there just to help others, and some of them need help themselves, but they're all positive, very simplistic, and any weaknesses that they have, and it may be unfair to say this, may have stemmed from weaknesses they didn't handle earlier on in their life. So if it was a physical weakness or a mental weakness, or if it was maybe a genetic weakness, which maybe I think nowadays you can do something about. So that's why I just wanted to talk about investing in yourself, is that areas where you are weak and you see that you have a weakness and stuff like that, work on it now, so as that that'll make you stronger, not just for when you're elderly, but also now, so you can survive better. We all have weaknesses, and we all need to improve, and we all have so much more untapped potential that we don't use. I think we all know that by now. When you see look around, you see what other people are doing, you kind of go, oh my God, that's brilliant. You're capable of it too, and so am I. And maybe there's a reason why we don't do that, and maybe that's a weakness. It's just really reaching our full potential. There's nothing I love more than to see somebody really excelling in life, are really on their game, and just, it's crushing it. So just this little session is just about, for me and you guys, is just invest in yourself. Just recently I was just reflecting, I trained as a tool maker. I did a proper apprenticeship, 4 years, and then I really felt after that 4 years I needed to kind of really learn my trade, which I did. I went to America, I worked in I'm back in Ireland, I worked in some private places and some multinationals, and I really, the more I learned, the more I was kind of realising, that I didn't know, and so it was great for experience and stuff like that, but then I realised, oh my God, I'm not that good, and then I realised it's never ending. So at some point you've got to say, yeah, well, I actually am competent here, here, and here. Yes, I've more to learn there and there. But it was the only trade I really got in life that I really learned. I could say, yeah, I'm good with this. But I knew there was so much more to learn. And then I did another, I went on to do some, it was basically become a design engineer. And it was a fantastic course, and we got great practical experience, but I never became competent in it and expert in it because I didn't stay in it long enough. I moved on into international sales thereafter, and again I never felt I became a master of that. And I think in life it's important to invest in yourself, in becoming a master of something that is a base forever, and then building on that, whatever way you build that out. So when I talk about investing in yourself, that's what I'm talking about. Whatever you're doing at the moment, become the best at it if you want to. Or if it's something else you want to kind of go into, work at little blocks and steps in the way. I think it's important to do that. And I think accountability comes into that as well, that, sometimes you mightn't, push yourself that hard, and that, maybe you need to be accountable to help you become that person. Okie dokie. I'll start rambling if I talk any longer. Have a great day. Do well.